sorry. I was distracted reading some stupid Reddit threads about anyway, it's not worth getting into. So, hello. It is the end, I hope. It is the end. Okay, so the plan today is I did not. It's just I'm doing everything on stream. Why are you asking? Like, are the levels different? I don't think they are. This should be the third round of the Deep Colosseum. So, wait, why do I have King first? Huh. Well, this could be a bit of a problem. Oh, see. No, I'm trying to do everything on stream. Like, I'm not one of those like YouTube guys that do off-screen grinding. Yeah, I'm trying to do everything on stream. I don't think we really need to do much grinding at this point. Honestly, the team's pretty strong. If I started with a random setter, which I didn't, for whatever reason. So yeah, everything is on stream. You can check the VODs. Well, the VODs are no longer available. The earlier VODs aren't available. So I'm not sure if I am downloading them. So I have all the files. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be uploading them to YouTube or something. I don't think like it's a good idea to have them. This is kind of dangerous. I don't think it would be a good idea to have them on the main channel. Like, I don't think people would really enjoy that. Kind of random to have the VODs there, so I'm not really too sure if I'm gonna be doing anything with them. Also, I don't have the chat showing up on the screen, so that's kind of counterproductive. Like, I'm basically talking to myself and responding to non-existent chats. Like, if someone watched the VOD on YouTube, they couldn't see the chat. That's what I mean. So yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure I can record it. So far, Twitch has not been, hasn't really, like, there hasn't been any problems I've just been downloading them just fine. So, but yeah, if I ever stream again in the future, I'm gonna be doing those changes. So like recording to locally, and then recording locally and changing what's the word, the scene on the actual the thing you can see. Like I can only see the gameplay, of course. What you can see, the layout of the UI or whatever. To like have the chat, I think that's useful. In retrospect, that's kind of useful. And yeah, I got it. Yeah, don't worry. But yeah, I'm pretty sure like this computer is honestly kind of overkill. Like initially, like I was like watching videos about like computers and stuff, and the thing is like you can find a lot of videos that are like build your own PC for $400, your own gaming PC for $400, build your PC for whatever, and it's like that's kind of misleading for a couple of reasons. The first is that those are American prices, and like I believe in America you guys don't have the VAT on the prices. You pay them on checkout or something like that. So what that means is that that's those $400. Imagine if the price I wanted to build using the same components. Like the first problem would be that those $400, like the VAT in my country is 23%, so that would be like another $100 on top. Yeah, almost $100 on top. So that's the first problem. Yeah. Don't you guys have VAT like when you buy like groceries or anything? Yeah, VAT is a tax that's in the price. Like some countries don't have the prices listed with VAT. I thought that was like how it worked in America. Like you had VAT, or at least in some states you have VAT, but not, or something similar, but it wasn't in the price you see in the store. So like if I go to a store and I see sales tax, yeah, exactly, like it varies from state to state. Of course, sales tax in my country is just uniform. Of course, if you go to other European countries, it's different, but that's not really comparable because independent countries, not states. But yeah, you get the point. So yeah, so the first problem is that the prices Americans list are without the sales tax or without VAT or whatever. So so those $400 would be like 500, right? Because of VAT. Really? Huh. Okay. Yeah, like VAT varies. Like here, it does vary. Like essential goods don't have. Okay, let me just think what I'm gonna do here. Okay. Blissey, I'm not gonna be using special moves, so I'm just gonna be use waterfall on it, and Calm Mind, and then even Power Bug on Meganium. Yeah, Psychic is strong. Okay, so here the VAT varies based on the product. So like essential products, so like milk, bread, olive oil, of course, those kinds of things, water, bottled water, I think, they have 6% VAT. Books have 6%. Then there are some goods that have, I think it's 15, like wine, beer, some goods like that. But most goods, like consumer goods, like imagine computer parts, they are they have 23%. That's the maximum tax. So so the prices, those like YouTube videos lists are without the sales tax or without VAT. So and because the taxes are really high here, yeah, I'll be paying $100, an extra $100, right? But then there's another problem, which is like the European goods, like stuff that in America sells for, imagine, $20. Usually companies like convert them directly to like 20 euros. They don't do the actual conversion. So imagine if the euro is maybe, I don't know what's the conversion rate, but imagine if it's like 0.85, like companies literally will sell at the same price, right? At the same nominal price and not the same price converted using the market value of the conversion. Okay, so I'd be paying 500 euros and not, which is like maybe $550 or maybe a bit more, right? But on top of that, there's also like the products, the computer parts are literally just more expensive here for whatever reason, like even on Amazon. So maybe a $400 computer like people list on YouTube and stuff, it would be like 600 euros maybe, which is like insane. I'm not saying that's the exact number, but you get the point. So there's like a few differences, like those values are quite misleading. So yeah, I ended up like I was talking with my brother, like he's a computer guy, so kinda knows what he's talking about. So we began like researching computer parts and stuff, and he like kept adding, you can use this part, but this one is just an extra 15 euros, but it's like 30% better, like something like that. And eventually that kind of balloons out of control, and yeah, I ended up with a really expensive computer. I'm not really too comfortable saying how much I paid for it. Like, it's probably gonna last me like 10 years or something, because this thing is a beast. But the thing is, I'm not really planning on playing AAA games on it. Like, oh, hello, Sobergetter. How are you doing? Thanks for coming to the stream. It's okay. Surf on Milotic is not the best move, but at least it could have to let you. Yeah, I'm playing Colosseum Randomized. If you haven't like been following, yeah, sure. I hope you enjoy your stay, no matter how short. Yeah, I'm playing Colosseum Randomized, so that's why I have Latios and the Kingdra. And yeah, I'm pretty much at the end of the game. I'm just like doing the Deep Colosseum and pretty much yeah, pretty much done with the game at this point. I could have used Thunder, the Psychic here. Probably would have killed Melody. So yeah, I'm not sure if you're too interested in like watching the entire series. Like, this is like 20 hours of your life. Like, I'm not sure if it's too worth watching later. But I might upload it to YouTube. Probably not the main channel, but maybe another channel if people are interested. Let's get Zapdos here. So yeah, it's been fun so far. Yeah, I really didn't need to bring out Zapdos, like, honestly. I did save them, yeah, like, like the thing is, I have this problem. I talked about it on the private account. Like I have this problem where I like want things to be made. Like imagine I want to see a playthrough of like a video of a Colosseum playthrough using only, yeah, these Latios was like, yeah, super bulky. So yeah, I have I have this problem where I like want to see something made and then I try to do it myself, but then I realize I don't really have the time or the knowledge to do the thing. So like that Minchino only run was pretty fun. Like it was good revisiting the game, but at the same time I really want to see a like a professionally made run. It's a different feeling from doing something yourself, like those types of challenge runs, and doing it myself. Right, it's completely different feeling. And I have this issue where I want to like see something made and then think that doing it myself will be the same thing as watching it being made. So that's pretty much what happened with that Minchino or Chinchino run. Like if I did it today, I would only use Chinchino, not Min. I would only use Minchino and not Chinchino because like the rules, the usual rules of those types of challenge runs is you aren't supposed to like evolve the Pokemon usually, and I'd probably like be a bit have a better stream layout, and I'd probably have the mic on. I think that that helps a bit with the enjoyment of the stream. No one wants to watch a muted stream. So yeah, and the same thing applies to like the idea of doing Colosseum challenge runs. Like I think they would be fun, but at the same time, like I have to know what things to do and where to use my time, and I don't really think that's something I really have time to do at the moment. But maybe in the future, if like I have more time, or if I drop one of my other creative pursuits, if I stop writing or whatever, I don't know, I might try to do that. I don't know, just an idea. Like I would like to try it. Honestly, like playing Colosseum again, I think it would be pretty challenging to do this entire game with only Plusle and Minun. Like when I say really challenging, I don't mean like normal Colosseum levels. It would be like they would probably need to be level 100 to even finish the game. Like they are super frail, they have a very limited move pool, even with the hidden powers, with setting the hidden power and having perfect IVs. I don't think like certain battles would really be possible without being super high level. And that's not really too much fun either to watch or to do. Like I don't really mind grinding, and I'd be playing at like 3 times speed or 2.5 times speed, but like no one wants to watch me grind for hours to get them to level 100 just to beat the game. So maybe I would start with like an easier pair like Zengdus and Seviper. They have a bit more options, and they are much stronger Pokemon. Like it's not even comparable. So yeah, so far that idea is kinda on hold, let's say. I also have my huge backlog to get to. I really want to make a dent on that backlog. Something. Yeah. Yeah, like these trainers on the Colosseums aren't too challenging, but like imagine trying to defeat these basic trainers with like plus and minus with hidden power water and hidden power ice. Like it would be awful. Like they are level 60. I don't think even level 80 plus and minus couldn't really do it. Also, there's another problem with the Colosseum challenge run, which would be like, what's the rules? Like, usually in challenge runs, what they do is like they have hate gems on the team, but if the hate gems faints, if the main Pokemon faints, you can't really use the other Pokemon in battle. But like, since Colosseum is all double battles, what would really happen if one of the Pokemon dies? Like, wait a second, how did Octazooka... What? Okay, that was a lot. Like, what would be the rule? Because I could do a couple of like, because if I did the challenge, I'd be playing the entire game. Like that includes catching every shadow, right? Not only defeat device or whatever. Let me just make sure Clamperl has what? Okay, he has the black classes, so Crunch is gonna be stronger. Like, if I did the challenge run like that, it would be catching every shadow. Like the three objectives would be catching every shadow, defeating a vice, defeating the secret final boss, or like catching the final shadow that the secret final boss has, and defeat Somek or Batus or whatever on bot battle. So basically do the entire mod battle. So basically it would be a 100% run just with plus and minus, right? Okay, I'm faster than Lanturns, so I should be using Calm Mind here. So like the problem there would be like if I had to catch every shadow, I would need to have a team with 4 shadows or 4 extra Pokemon, because if I catch them, they'll go into my party. So if one of the main Pokemon I'm using dies, or faints, sorry, like would it be allowed to? Would it be an instant reset, or would I be allowed to use a shadow, like in its place? Like it's a bit the logistics are a bit complicated with challenge runs in Colosseum. So there are a few options. Like the first option would be like make the rule if one of the other Pokemon dies, or one of the main 2 Pokemon dies, I can't. I have to reset. So it would be both or nothing. The other option would be to give myself like 6 level 1 Magikarps at the beginning of the game, on top of the Pokemon I'm using, and carry them with me. And like if one Pokemon faints, I can have the Magikarp in the battle, but I just can't use it, or I can use Splash, right? I'm not sure if that's the best option, because it's like it involves modifying the save file, and it involves modifying the game. it's kind of weird. Yeah, see the issue? Like, maybe I'm overthinking this. Like, maybe most people wouldn't really care which rule I use. But like, it could be pretty important to... It could be pretty important to have just one Pokemon. Like, imagine if it's a very close battle and just one Pokemon is alive. Maybe it could do something by itself and finish the battle. So it could be relevant. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I'm not really doing challenge runs on Colosseum. Also, the game is really long. Like, even on speed up, like, you can see how long I'm taking with this series. Like, of course I could optimize, I'm wasting time doing other things, but I'm also playing on speed up sometimes. So I think the game time right now is like 25 hours. So like, even if I play that 2.5 times speed, that's still 10 hours of gameplay. And that's assuming the Pokemon perform well and don't need to actually grind to get to high levels. Yeah, see the problems? Like, I think that's why no one is really doing Colosseum challenge runs. There's a lot of like little logistic problems or logistical problems that could be problematic or could be annoying to do. And also there's the issue that most people don't even know Colosseum exists, so yeah, that's also a factor why like those videos probably wouldn't perform unless I like did a really clickbaity title like I'm let's see, what's a good clickbait title. I finished the hardest Pokemon game with only a Plusle and a Minun, and then have the thumbnail like with Umbreon and Expion like crossed with black dyes and crossed out of the thumbnail, and like Plusle and Minun on top of them or something like that. I don't know. Like a really clickbaity title and thumbnail just to get the views, like instead of just a really boring title like Plusle and Minun only Pokemon Colosseum, and just have Plusle and Minun on the thumbnail not doing anything. See? I say I'm not gonna do it, but I have been thinking about all these things ever since I started this series. Why is Rhydon using Protect? Like, I could do challenge runs in other games, like I wouldn't mind that, but like I see creators like so much better, like you know, probably if you follow Pokemon challenge runs on YouTube, there's like 3 or 4 or 5 people like really good that do a lot of content. There's a J-Rose, of course. Oh, he has lightning rod. Okay, I wasn't expecting. There's like J-Rose. There's Scott Stutz, which I've been obsessing over for the past maybe month or so. Yeah, the strategy is to hit the horn, right? Okay, Manectric also has lightning rod, right? Let me check. I'm pretty sure Manectric has lightning rod. I'm checking if someone is writing in chat. Manectric. Static. Okay, it can have static, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna have lightning rod. And I think Untail is faster than Zapdos, right? Let's see. With Swift Swim, like 140, 88, it's like 160, yeah. So maybe I can try to kill Yeah, let's not risk it. Let's not risk it. Let's use Crunch on Manectric. And Crobat outspeeds both of us. Eh. Wait, isn't Rain Dance on the field? Did I forget to use Rain Dance? Oh boy. This is what you get when you're watching me play and I start waffling on about whatever. I forget to play like a normal human being. Yeah, forgot to use Rain Dance. No wonder Crobat is outspeeding me. Okay, so let's do Thunder on Crobat, and since I'm faster than Zapdos, I should defeat Manectric. Sorry, I'm saying his name wrong, or her name wrong. Manectric. Do you say that C, the middle C? Manectric. That's awfully Portuguese of you. Like in Portuguese we have a few words that come from Latin that have a C and a T. It's also in English, in some words in English. There was a big kerfuffle a few years ago because in Brazilian Portuguese they sometimes remove those letters, and in some words we say that those letters, and in some words we don't. Like the word fact, it's pretty similar in Portuguese. Like the word fact, we say, like some dialects in Brazilian don't say the C, the equivalency, and like there are some words where no one says the C, and some dialects that say the C, or those, not only the C but those silent consonants. And there was a big kerfuffle a few years ago because they tried to unify the two languages in the written languages. And basically what they decided was you can do whatever. You can write with the C. If you say the C, you can write it. Not only the C, other words, but you can write it if you say it, or not. It's up to you, basically. So there's not really uniformity. Like they try to uniformize the language, but there's not really uniformity at all, because a Brazilian might write without the C because they don't say it, and I will write with the C because I say it, right? And there's other problems with that uniformization of the language, but it's kind of boring, kind of localized to our little language, especially because Brazilian is so much bigger than Portugal, so they have a bit more weight in those decisions. Ooh! Yeah! Dive! Let's go! Okay, so Sir Go-Getter, if you... Where am I doing? I want to go to the back. So yeah, so what I did was modify this game slightly. As you can see, all the text is lowercase, or almost all the text. I missed a few words here and there. And one of the things I did... Ooh, I forgot the bag description. So yeah, one of the things I did was add the A-gems and have some of them available in the Colosseums. So yeah, I'm pretty excited that the Deep Colosseum also worked, because I couldn't seem like it was pretty difficult to find the item ID. Okay, so I have 28 hours. See, like even at 2.5 times speed, that's like 11 hours. That's a lot. That's not something like Gen 1 you can finish in 40 minutes, depends on the Pokemon, but yeah. That's why I say. Um, okay, he has a shadow. I don't know who the shadow is. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was gonna get HM8, and I wasn't sure if the replacement was gonna work because this script in particular like was pretty weird. Uh, like I think it had multiple instances of the ID, like all the other scripts for the Colosseums, like the Under Colosseum, the Pirate Colosseum, whatever. Um, those scripts like only had the reference to the item once in the entire script. So whatever, like we can't, unlike with the Poké Crystal disassembly and other disassembly, like there's not actually a disassembly of this game. We just have access to the let me save the thing. We just have access to the texts, to the textures, to the models, stuff like that. But the actual code of the game and the scripts, they are all obfuscated still. So what we had to do to... Ooh, the new email, okay. Rui, let's see. Sorry, I'm getting... You got to enter too, yeah. So we don't have access to the scripts in like written in like codes. It's not, we don't really have access to that. So basically what we had to do is like use an X editor to search for the ID of the item, of the original item on the script, and then change it to the item I wanted, in my case the HMs. But the Deep Colosseum script, for whatever reason, it has the ID of the item, it appears twice. So I wasn't too sure if I could actually if like the second instance of the item would be the actual item or just a random something in the script that happened to have the same item ID, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm pretty happy the script worked, the change worked. I was a bit afraid it wasn't gonna work. But yeah, this is not a typical run. Like, basically, on top of being randomized, so every shadow, every gift Pokemon, the starters, whatever, they are all random. And I also changed a few things to make the game a bit more playable. So like, for example, okay, this isn't Power Poison, okay. One of the things I changed was the wait, I don't have anything against Orsi. Was the physical special split? So this says physical special split. Like the moves are also updated to the current gen values, accuracy, power, etc. Waterfall also has the effect to flinch, which has actually come in pretty clutch a few times. What else? Like, you can see on the stream, like on the layouts, you can see a pretty short summation of what I changed. Oh, I also added all the TMs. Like, the original game doesn't have every TM available, so I made every TM available. Yeah, exactly. So they work like in Gen 4 and onwards, exactly. that's literally like there's a program someone made to with a bunch of inbuilt options to change the game, and one of them is the physical special split. So that's really easy to do. I didn't have to do any change manually. I think like internally the game probably has the physical special split, like internally, and that's why it's so easy to change. Like I'm not too sure, but like there is a table with all the moves in the game, and like whether they are physical or special, and I think that move. So yeah, I wouldn't call it a remake. It's just I don't know. Maybe I'm not sure if a remaster is the right word. Like I didn't really change anything about the game. Like the game is fundamentally the same. Like I didn't change any levels. I didn't change any. Why did I use it on power against Kadabra? Come on. Sorry, I was talking. I should have used waterfall then. Like I didn't change anything about the game. I didn't change anything about fundamentally about the game. So it's the same game. Like it's just a bit more playable. Game system refinement, sure, that works. Like the text is the bigger thing. Like, and the text has a bunch of mistakes, but that's not neither here nor there. What I'm not too familiar with that ROMhack or game or whatever it is. I know there is a remake, sorry, not a remake, like a Pokemon hack of Crystal that adds the ooh. Okay, that's interesting. Like that's pretty useful for like Sneasel. Imagine Sneasel. That's a pretty good change. Okay, I don't have anything against Sidra. Yeah. Like there's a remake of Crystal that adds all the that changes the not the physical special split. It makes Ghost and Dark. It trades their category. So Dark is physical and Ghost is special, which makes a lot more sense. Yeah, that's like the obvious thing. Yeah, like Colosseum XD could use a remake. Like that's what supposedly Burning Colosseum wants to do. Sorry if you can hear the dog. He's just outside. Supposedly, that's something Burning Colosseum is gonna do with Colosseum, but like, it's that project is pretty much frozen at the moment. Like, I don't really want to get too into it because, like, I don't want to be. First, I'm technically part of it. And I don't really want to like say anything about anyone like in public. That's not really a nice thing to do. But yeah, let's just say the project is not really advancing much. Like you can tell from their Twitter account, it's pretty much in hiatus. Yeah. Like if you guys are curious, I can. Not that anyone's gonna be watching this, but in case I release this on the VOD or release the VOD. In case you're curious, you can like DM me and can go into a bit more detail. I don't really mind. But yeah, the project is pretty much in hiatus. I'm not too sure if it's ever gonna be finished. Yeah, I got it. I was just commenting that Burning Colosseum exists just because I don't think Game Freak or the Pokemon Company specifically, not Game Freak. I don't think the Pokemon Company really wants anything to do with these games anymore. like I talked about this in the other stream, but there was a tweet like when Colosseum crossed the 20th anniversary or celebrated the 20th anniversary. That was basically like, yeah, this game shouldn't have really worked. I'm not gonna say it's kind of like Metroid Prime, if you know the history behind Metroid Prime. I'm not gonna say it's the same thing because it's not really equivalent. But like this game shouldn't have been as good as it is. Like it should have been a complete flop. It shouldn't have been anything special. Like it was made by a bunch of ex-Dragon Quest devs that never played Pokemon before. It was made by a brand new studio. Like Genius Sonority was made specifically to make Colosseum. Like it was made at a time when the Pokemon Company really didn't know what to do with the series. Like, remember, this game is 20 years old. It came out in Gen 3. Like Gen 3 is a soft reboot of the series. It's not really a continuation of Gen 2. Like you can't connect the games. Yeah. Okay, so basically Metroid Prime, just to be really make a really long story short. Basically, like Retro, I believe, was made by like a split from another studio, and like Nintendo wanted at the time to have an American studio. Yeah. Let me get to that next. Like Nintendo wanted an American studio, so they like bought Retro, and like for like the late 90s, Retro basically like played around with a bunch of ideas for games, and eventually what happened was that none of those ideas really came to fruition. And like the CEO of Retro was like a really let's just say a really not too Nintendo guy, Nintendo-like guy. Like he partied a lot and he had he frequented like sex clubs and stuff like that. So like eventually Nintendo ousted him. And yeah, let's say extravagant. Nintendo like ousted him, and then like Miyamoto, because Miyamoto really didn't make Metroid, he just gave Metroid to Retro to do whatever they wanted, because he really didn't care if it flopped or not. Like that's the theory, at least. And somehow, like in all that chaos, like I'm so dumb. I'm using like hidden power when he's off. I should have used surf there. He has defenses. I'm not thinking. Sorry. Like somehow in that all that chaos, like Retro, and like there was a bunch of layouts. Like 80% of the people working at Retro were laid out at some point. And in the middle of all that, and with a lot of crunch, they managed to make Metroid Prime, which is like, I'm not gonna say it's arguably, like it's one of the best games of all time. Like Metroid Prime is phenomenal. It's a phenomenal game. It's probably one of my favorite games ever. If not my favorite game ever. Yeah, Agno, let's go, the Deep King, or as we know it's the Bottom King. Yeah, so I'm not gonna say Colosseum is the same thing as Metroid Prime, but there was a lot of things going against Colosseum, like, and somehow somehow Colosseum worked. And honestly, that's super impressive. Somehow the game exists, somehow it's amazing. Oh gods. Yeah. Is a defining game, yeah. Yeah. And one of the highest rated games ever. Yeah. Even the and the re-release on the Switch. Honestly, like it's in sale. It's on sale right now. I think it's like $20 maybe a bit more. I think it's £25 in the UK. Like, if you guys haven't ever played Metroid Prime, like, I can't recommend it enough. Like, Metroid Prime is incredible. Is incredible. I'm not too sure. Like, using like this Kingdra is gonna be a pain in the bum to deal with. Like, I can't outspeed it. Actually, this guy is gonna actually be quite tough to deal with because I can't outspeed it, and it kills my Kingdra, which has the ice move. I'm gonna try Zapdos. Yeah, like, yeah. In the GameCube, I consider myself really lucky to have grown with the GameCube. Like, it was basically my first home console. Oh, come on! Okay, I'm not gonna win this battle, which is kind of a pain. Maybe Thunder Wave against Kingdra. I'm pretty sure Thunder is not gonna kill it, and it's gonna one-shot my Zapdos. Yeah. Okay. This is not gonna happen. This is not gonna happen. Yeah, the GameCube is an interesting system. Definitely. Yeah, that crits. This is not going well. I'm not gonna be able to defeat this Kingdra, I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't really have anything against it. This is the 4th turn for him. Like, I can use water pulse. Like, I can use Psychic, but Psychic is not gonna. And like, Latios is also a dragon. Yeah, I need a solution for this thing. Like, Latios can't outspeed, and it's paralyzed now. Yeah, this Kingdra is gonna destroy my entire team. Jesus. Yikes. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to defeat this guy. Like, with this Kingdra on the field, I can't defeat this guy. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. Like, if I didn't get paralyzed, maybe I could have tried to play around it a little bit more. Yeah, I'm also not using items in battle, if that's not obvious so far. Like, Clamperl probably can't outspeed Kingdra. Like, it's level 70. Like, my Pokemon are level 50, high level 50. But yeah, the GameCube is quite an interesting system. I think it's I'm not gonna say it's one of the best consoles Nintendo has ever done, but like, in terms of sheer yeah, I don't have Rain anymore. You know what? I'm gonna try to Hypnosis Kingdra. Like, that's the only solution here. Like, the GameCube, at least in terms of ideas, of good ideas, like, it has a bunch of great games. Like, you have Pikmin, you have Metroid Prime, Sunshine not so much, you have Melee. Please don't fail. Yeah, let's go. Like, you have Mario Strikers, Star Fox Adventures arguably is a good game. Some people don't really agree. I think it's a good game. Yeah, I need some serious good luck to be able to defeat. It's just Kingdra. Like, if it's just Kingdra is just Kingdra, that's the problem. Honestly, the rest of his team is not really too good, but Kingdra is like the perfect counter against him. But yeah, like a ton of games I love. Of course, I grew up with the GameCube, but like a ton of games I love and a ton of good franchises. Yeah, Shadow Glalie, right? Yeah, that's the Shadow. It's a Shadow Glalie. Please move. Like, Poliwrath has such a long animation. I'm gonna use Surf here. Like, see, Kingdra has been here since the beginning of the fight. And it woke up, of course. Yeah, this is done. I don't think I can defeat it. Like, I don't think Brick Break is even gonna do half. And I'm paralyzed. Oh dear. Yeah, this is not gonna happen. Like, this is gonna do nothing against Kingdra. Like, unless I get a crit, like, yeah, I can't even move. Oh god. Oh god, I really need a strategy against this Kingdra. Like, I still have Huntail. Yeah. This is a problem. But yeah, like, we're probably gonna lose, but I'm gonna still try to at least kill Kingdra. Like, Glalie can't do much to us. Like, this isn't even power poison. It's not gonna be like, and this Dragon Breath hits like a truck and paralyzes. Like, it deals F. Like, and god damn it! Come on, it like paralyzed 3 of my Pokemon with that fucking Dragon Dance or Dragon Breath. Yeah, critical hit. Too little, too late. Unless I get another. Oh god, I just need one more turn. Like, I just need one more turn and Kingdra dies, but it's gonna be super close. It's gonna be super close. Maybe Surf. Maybe I can use Surf to like. yeah, I didn't add Fairy type. I decided. Okay, Surf is gonna kill Glalie. I'm gonna try to do this. I mean, why not? Yeah, I didn't have Fairy type. I could have, but I didn't. I decided it wasn't worth the effort. Yeah, at least we got Glalie. Come on, I just need to kill the. Why are you using Attract at the end of the And I won! Yay! Even with the terrible play and terrible Kingdra, I managed to win. Amazing. Yeah, this was kinda hype. Very close battle. Thank you. Like, I didn't really play too well, but honestly, like, this was kinda close. This was very close. Very close. Yeah, that was a nice battle. Why am I receiving like lower and lower cash prizes? Like, I got like 20k okay in the first round, and now I get like 9,000. Like, why? Okay, little pause. I need to go to the bathroom. and I'll be back shortly. Alright, let's continue our grand finale. I was thinking maybe I can't actually finish the game today. Depends on how much the depends on how much the final part of the game depends on how long the final part of the game, the final boss, the secret final boss or whatever, depends on how much that takes, on how long that takes. Yes. No more air leakage. Yeah. Like, I really don't need to get that item. Now it's like useless to us, but oh no, that's done. That's done. Like, this is the post game technically. Actually, I missed one shadow. I missed one shadow, and I had to do it again. But to get the final shadow I needed. But yeah, that's done. Like, the only thing left to do in the game is to get the final shadow, which is the shadow Togetic, which is not gonna be a Togetic. It's gonna be a whatever. It's randomized, I don't know. And it's Mount Battle, the final area in Mount Battle. That's all that's left to do. And I'm not gonna purify every shadow because that's kinda, yeah. Like, I'm not gonna purify the last shadow because that's kinda, all the shadows, because that's gonna take a while. Also, somehow I broke the shop with the colognes in Agate, so I can't actually buy colognes even if I wanted to. Yeah, I can't actually purify every shadow unless I battle a bunch. Oh, also I wanted to get to the Under Colosseum because, like, there's another contributor to like the changes I made to the game. And I renamed one of the characters in her honor, and she's in the Ender Colosseum, and I wanted to show it on stream, but since she's not watching the stream right now, I'm not gonna go to the Ender Colosseum unless she shows up, basically. Maybe that's the last thing I do. Yeah, it's the imposter Wes. thing. Like, I don't know how to trigger the imposter Wes. Like, do I just need to walk around the map and get a ton of females? Apparently that works. Ooh, list completed. Yeah, the last shadow Pokemon is a Togetic. Like, this Togetic is the reason why Togetic is my favorite Pokemon. For some reason, I always found it fascinating that okay, I didn't get a new message. Ooh, maybe I need to go to Finac and talk to the Dash, the trainer, or Dash the athlete. Yeah, probably that's probably this guy. Yeah, that Togetic. Let's see what he has to say. No. All right. Yeah. So like as a kid, I probably found that Togetic really interesting because like he was like this secret final shadow you got at the end of the game, and yeah, I kind of got attached to it. Bam bam. Let's talk to Beats in the Ender. Like, this is why, like, isn't Rui saying anything? Like, yeah, she barely talks in the game. It's kinda jarring. Like, she's always with you and she barely talks. Especially like at the end of the game, she's pretty much like silent. Yeah. That's one of the things like a remake could really. Honestly, I really hope someone decides to yeah, I've done it. Honestly, I think someone eventually will do a Colosseum remake using the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl engine. Like, if you guys aren't following that side of the modding community, like those games are like completely open wides. Because they're made in Unity, like people have been able to reverse engineer the games, and yeah, they are very easy to mod. Like, there's a group of people adding every Pokemon to the game to use like as a base for other mods, and since it's in 3D, like it's probably gonna be the engine most people use, which is kinda ironic considering those games have a pretty bad reputation. Yeah, and I believe someone eventually will do a. It's me, Ned. Please watch TV now. I'm pretty sure someone's gonna be doing. Where's the closest TV? Probably outskirts then. I'm pretty sure someone's gonna be doing mods or a remake of Colosseum and XD in that engine. At least I hope so. If they do, I'll be there day one and try to help probably. Okay, this has a unique music. This interaction, like this music is unique to this. This music is unique to this cutscene, and like weren't Shadow Pokemon supposed to not show up on video? Like, only Rui could see them. Apparently they show up on video now. Like, this is kinda weird. Like, if you think about it, right? I'm not being too crazy about it, right? Yeah, they're supposed to be indistinguishable. Like, but clearly in this footage they show up. So yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on with that. Do I need to go to the Ender again? Like, you get tons of emails in this section of the game. Again. Oh, come on. Like, is there an... Yeah, the mayor's house as a TV, right? Pretty sure. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do Mount Battle today. Wait, where are these guys here? Oh, come on, I don't want to battle them now. Oh, God. Oh, damn it. Why are these guys, like, in the mayor's house? Anyway, let's just dispatch them quickly and get to our objective. I'm not even gonna use Rain Dance, I'm just gonna surf them to oblivion. What? Why did the skull, like, why did that take so little damage? Or deal so little damage? Apparently I'm pretty bad at judging damage ranges. Yeah, it solved. That was a big thing I thought about when I first began the playthrough. Like, I thought surf wouldn't be useful, but actually it's quite useful in certain situations. And that's why Blastoise has Water Pulse and Kingdra has Waterfall too. Because sometimes it's better to target just one Pokemon, and sometimes it's better to just use Surf. Yeah, this is like... This is like super... Oh, I should have saved. Okay, I can save. Let me save somewhere. Where's the closest save? Maybe Mount Battle? Let me save before the... Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier. Like, Togetic Sauro is visible in the video, which is kinda like goes against everything the game says about shadows. It's kinda weird. Apparently you don't need an aura reader or whatever it is in XD to see the aura. I really don't know what's the team like. Let's just do this. Let's go. Ooh, we changed the name. Nice, it also worked. I was a bit afraid it wasn't gonna work. The change in the what's the name? The trainer class. It's a Shadow Minum! No way! Heh, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Also, it's on a level 20, which is kind of annoying to catch. And the attack missed, of course. Oh god. Like, I can't deal any damage to it, like, it's just too frail at this point. So I'm just gonna have to chuck Ultra Balls at it and hope it kinda catches. Let's see. Yeah, I want to. Maybe the nest ball would actually be useful here. Yeah, if this like fails completely and I can't catch it for whatever reason, I'll buy some nest balls. Well, apparently I didn't need to worry. Huh. Oh god, Milotic. Oh dear. Man, this guy's just using full restores like all the time. Come on. Okay, I'm pretty sure Milotic is not gonna die with one Thunder, so and I'm probably gonna miss, so... Man, how many full restores does this guy have? Come on. Yeah, Togetic was a pain to catch. Yeah. Togetic, that's actually a minimum. Another one with a Dragon Breath. Ugh. Like, I don't really need Poliwrath anymore. I'm kinda sad Poliwrath didn't do much, but... let's bring out the big guns. Let's bring out... Like, if this guy uses another full restore... like, he used 3 full restores, come on. Okay, you wanna... Armaldo actually has a... I have a funny story with Armaldo. Like, one of my math teachers was called Arnaldo. Like, I'm saying it in English. Like it's very close to Armaldo. And yeah, that's so well. Oh god. And like that teacher was called Arnaldo, and like, oh god, Manectric, and another one. Like, oh god, this guy is actually gonna be. Does Lightning Rod attract Thunder Wave? Let me see. Single target electric type moves. Yeah, it probably redirects Thunder Wave too. This is not good. Like I can't use Thunder with Mana Trick on the field. Like I need to get rid of it ASAP. Anyway, I had a math teacher called Arnaldo and we called him Armaldo. That's the joke. It's not really funny. Oh dear. Oh dear. Like, this Milotic is gonna be... At least it's just targeting Zapdos. Okay. I'm just gonna use Surf. Maybe not Surf. I still have Rain, right? Yeah. This is probably the 4th turn with Rain. Maybe 3rd. Maybe 3rd turn. Like I just want to kill that stupid Milotic. Let's see. Ice Beam, Mana Trick. Let's just risk the Thunder and hope for the best. Please hit Thunder. Please. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, that not gonna do much. What? Yeah, Psychic deals more damage. No, Psychic. Yeah, Thunder should be much stronger than Psychic. Like, I know Milotic has pretty good defenses, but like, that's kinda insane. How did it survive? Honestly, kind of impressive. It's surviving that Thunder, but yeah. What? Like, I should have used Waterfall on Thunder. That was kind of silly of me. I thought I could have KO'd Milotic. See, that's why Surf is not really too amazing in double battles. Yeah, that's gonna kill Latios. Honestly, we have a bit of a problem. Maybe not. Do I still have a Rain? Yeah, I still have one turn. Okay. Okay, this is a Hidden Power Rock. Double damage against Gyarados, so it's about 100 power. Return, the black glasses have 80 times 1.2. It's about 96. So Hidden Power Rock should be stronger against Gyarados. Ice Beam is neutral. Ice Beam has 90 power. Actually, I should have used Rock Tomb against Gyarados. Yeah. I should have used Rock Tomb against Gyarados. Yeah, but I think we can win this. I think it's pretty safe to assume we can win. Come on. You used Hydro Pump against Dragon type? Dragon Water type? Come on. Come on, guy. Maybe I should be using Hidden Power. Like, this Rock Tomb should be the strongest move against it. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. Should have used Earthquake from the beginning. Like, come on. That's a pretty strong move. forget that Rock Tomb lowers speed sometimes. It's kinda... Yeah. My name is Fane. I'm the master of these guys. Yeah. So that's the game done. Yeah, that's it. I just need to do Mount Battle. Okay. I'm actually gonna stop now. I wasn't gonna stopping now, but I'm getting a bit of an headache. Yeah, that was Evice's. That was Evice's shadow. It was Mew. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here. I'm getting a bit of an headache, and yeah, you know how my headaches go. So yeah, tomorrow probably I'll try to play again if I don't get worse. And yeah, just like half an hour stream, because that's probably how much the Mount Battle is gonna take. Maybe 40 minute stream, something short, maybe closer to dinner time for me. So yeah, I'm gonna finish for today. So yeah, thanks for coming, thanks for staying around, and see you next time for the grand finale. I guess. Bye.